Hello and welcome to episode 76 of Dorki's Entropia Universe report. Today's episode covers my avatar progress and investment returns for the week from Monday 2nd of November to Monday 9th of November 2020. It is cold and damp as poop outside with foggy mornings and evenings most days. So naturally I decided to compensate for that inconvenience by slaughtering the entire galaxy in Stellaris as a species of fanatical purifiers who one day decided to found themselves an empire called Asshole Cleaning Party. I guess they chose the name because the elliptical galaxy does kinda look like someone's rear exit, and it was full of filthy xenos in need of purging. Whatever the case, I had the last laugh at everyone's expense, popping planets left and right with my shiny planet cracker, and that experience helped me relieve the stress from all the poop going on in real life. And I can happily go out for a walk and breathe in some fresh air. No, wait. I can't. Because we are under lockdown here. Although I guess I can just use the good old loophole of telling any cop I happen to meet that I am on my way to the store, or that I am walking my imaginary non-existent doggo. Who cares that I will take the scenic route, right? Anyway, let's get into the Entropia Universe stuff now. As the title says, I did some mining in hell on Rocktropia, and the gameplay footage you see in the background is from that mining trip. I very rarely mine down there since that place usually gives me some of the worst TT returns out of all indoor locations when it comes to mining. I was originally mining for ores only planetside on Rocktropia. The markup was rather nice, about 110% on average. Most of what I found was alternative rock and some gazurdite with a little bit of listerium sprinkled in. However, the TT return was so atrocious that I broke, told myself fuck this, and went drop my last 3 or 4 D-class amps in hell. Instead, because I did not think it could go any worse than the bullshit returns planetside, and frankly, I just wanted to be done with it, park my avatar at a crafting machine somewhere and go play something more fun on my main computer. As it turned out, this was a good decision. Markup was garbage, but I actually got a decent TT return with enough profit to pay for more than half of my planetside losses. I did not mind the poor markup I got in hell because the planetside mining prior to my foray into the no-lube land provided enough markup to pay for markup I paid on all my amps, plus enough extra to cover most of my remaining loss. But I decided to park my avatar at a crafting machine for a healthy dose of cheap crafting anyway. I needed a break, and I saw many people complain about bad loot in chats. Days later, people are still telling me loot sucks right now, so I guess my decision was a good one again. I seriously doubt I would have gotten anything nice when the overall loot seems to be down for many people. And I can slowly skill my crafting while doing other stuff outside Entropia. Also, I decided to combine this break with a little experiment for which loads of clicks on Explo 1 blueprint could potentially provide some useful data. I am not going to go into any details here. The most likely result will be akin to a giant wet fart with no useful poop to speak of, but I would be AFK crafting for extended periods of time anyway. So there is no harm in keeping somewhat proper records like the simple TT in, TT out and markup gained and some other stats that I am interested in right now. I plan to stick to this sort of mostly AFK gameplay for another month or a bit longer until the Merry Mayhem opens up and Christmas boxes start dropping from Oro once again. At least I hope they will drop from them this year. I also hope that Codex does not make it to Arcadia until after the holiday season. I know there are many people who want Codex on other planets ASAP, but I seriously doubt the repeatable rank on Oro would give reward that is as good as that rifle skill reward from stage 6 and for as few kills as the stage 6 does. All it takes is to hunt down 6000 young Oros to get 12.38 pad of rifle skill. Anyway, let's go back to my crafting for a bit. I also plan to use my Explo 1 crafting as a way to collect boatloads of metal residue for my first attempt at crafting my own D-class amps. Hopefully I can gather enough residue over the next month to make at least 15 D-class amps. Of course, this is by no means the most effective or the fastest way of doing this, but it is a fun little project to give me some sort of short-term goals and something to look forward to when I start playing Entropia Universe actively again in December. I already have the alternative ingots for the D-class craft. Later, when I will feel like it, I will need to grind some electronic hookers for the gears and do a little bit of mining for some Listerium. But I really do think that I will collect my metal residue first though. Anyway, let's go over the Deeds&Shares payouts for the week now. I will start with the shares today. Ancient Greece shares did not pay dick this week. This was second week without any dividends in a row now. Hopefully they will pay their one pack next week, but I kind of doubt it. Either way, the cheapest stacks of Ancient Greece shares available for purchase this morning were priced at 7 pad and 30 pack and 7 pad and 40 pack respectively, although there were cheaper stacks available during the week. I bought 10 shares at like 640 or 650 per share. Meanwhile, Crystal Palace shares paid out 1 pack per share today. I guess the ongoing Halloween mayhem is responsible for that poor performance. Crystal Palace shares just can't get it up and do their job right now. Anyway, the cheapest stack of Crystal Palace shares available for purchase this morning was priced at 18 pad and 95 pack. Arcadian Deeds did not do so hot either. Arcadia Moon Deeds were their usual crappy self with only one single payout of 1 pack per deed for the entire week. I guess that will not change until the new content for Arcadia Moon comes out. I just hope it does change once that happens. Anyway, Arcadia Underground Deeds did pay out 6 times over the week. However, the combined total of what they paid was only 7 pack per deed. I guess that is still better than the Crystal Palace shares are paying out for the same-ish investment right now. However, it does seem fairly low anyway. The markup info says that Arcadia Underground deeds are selling at about 81 to 82 PED each. To be honest, this seems way too high to me. But well, if people are willing to pay that much for them, then that is the current price. To conclude, I got burnt out with Entropia for the moment and will do mostly AFK crafting on Explo 1 blueprint until around Christmas. However, do not worry about having to watch me click that poop in the coming episodes. I still have more than enough hunting, mining and possibly even some less boring crafting gameplay footage stored up. Although I am not sure what exactly is in that treasure trove full of my avatar's R's doing stuff on camera. I have couple hundred gigs of videos there and I need to sort through them over the coming weeks. I also have some videos planned besides the weekly episodes, but I have no idea when I will actually release them, since I have not had all that much time to work on those videos. I needed to take the pressure off and relieve some stress in my spare time by immersing myself in other games and books and talking to Caesar, my pet turtle. Anyway, I am sure I forgot something else that I wanted to touch on here at the end of the video. But for now, let's go over the results of my hell mining trip that you have been watching until now. I will go over that and end the video. Maybe the footage already ended and I put in something else to fill up the episode, but if not, then the remainder of today's episode after I finish talking will be just me mining silently. So, the entire mining trip cost me 574 PED and some change. I got back 729 PED and some change. This made me rather happy as it paid for more than half of my loss from planetside mining. Anyway, thanks for watching and I wish you a pleasant remainder of the day. Please let me know any of your Entropia Universe related thoughts in the comments below and please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Thank you.